we are on our first day out from Tawau to a little anchorage halfway to Semporna. Absolutely zero wind, flat calm, mill pond. The sails are up just in case the wind fills in. We had about 5 knots of wind as we left this morning at 6 a.m. Here we are, motoring along at 5 knots with about half a knot of current with us. Helen's over there fishing with our new fishing line. See how that goes. But other than that, it's all good.
Hello, we are just passing the anchorage that we thought we were going to stop at, but we've been making really good headway. There's now 8 knots of wind, a flat, calm sea, blue sky everywhere, sunshine, and we're now moving on to an anchorage just before Semporna. So we're doing really nice sailing at the moment. We've got 60 degrees up the starboard bow. The apparent wind is 10 knots. And we've got 8 knots of wind. And it'll get us there for about 4 o'clock, 4:30, which is just where we want to get there.
Busy port of Semporna to fill up with fuel because we're motor sailing, so we need it.
Crazy place.
It was a crazy place with boats crisscrossing all over us.
Yeah. To be honest, I didn't like it. We lost our dinghy anchor because it was wrapped round and I wasn't going to swim in it with all the boats whizzing past and everything. So
every shop that we walked past was a tour organizer to come out to these beautiful islands, to organise snorkeling trips, to come out to the stilt hotels.
It seems to be, I don't know, it seems to be the Benidorm of China. Maybe.
We left Semporna, or the little place we were anchored. Where were we anchored? Next to some sort of resort.
Off a resort, which was a resort on water stilts.
We played around with the sails this morning. We went for a swim and a snorkel in a couple of meters of water.
We were surrounded by starfish in beautiful clear water, and I was standing up, walking around the boat because we were in such shallow water.
Yeah, all very peaceful. Oh, we had a thunderstorm last night, 25 knots of wind for an hour or two. But anyway, we left about 11 o'clock this morning. We're in 3 knots of wind, so no sails up. We are motoring towards the national park. There it is. There's the national park. About half an hour away. We'll be there for 2 o'clock for lunchtime. We don't really know what to expect because you're supposed to buy a permit for the national park. We haven't. We've been trying.
No.
I've been emailing, I've been messaging, I've been phone calling, and nobody from the national park is answering. I don't see anybody in the national park.
No, there's no dive boats thrashing by who go diving.
But it's all very peaceful. We're a little bit worried about the so-called Filipino pirates from the Sulu Sea. We're not supposed to be 3 miles offshore, according to ESCOM, but we're going to stay in the national park, and hopefully everything is going to be all right. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. We sailed across the Sulu Sea from the marine park to Haven. We had about 10 to 15 knots of wind, right from behind. Anchored in an absolutely beautiful place, 5 meters of sandy bottom with golden beaches. It was lovely. We're the only people there. But yeah, today, same wind, slightly different direction, but we're going across the north coast of Borneo at the moment. So we've got about 15 knots of wind, gusting 19. The wind's on the beam. So we've got apparent wind of 16 to 20 knots. I've got one reef in the main. Pushing along at about 7 knots, 7.5 knots. Should be there, wherever there is, an inlet of a river. We're anchoring tonight. I'm looking around, no pirates. But yeah, it's all good. We're sailing along very nicely, very comfortably. Oh, Helen's down below making some lunch. Lovely sailing. Hey, I'm not looking forward to the next week of weather. It's all wind on the nose, thunderstorms, and just really don't know what to expect. So anyway, we've got a lovely day of sailing today. This is all going to be good. And we made really good way to the next anchorage. We actually went further than we thought we were going to get. We went up a river called, I don't know, Willy Bing Bang Bong River. The sail was great. When we got to the river, we motored an hour up the river to go to a little tiny anchorage. Nobody was there. A couple of fishing boats in the distance, and a couple of houses on the land, but yeah, nothing there. All very deserted. Beautiful sunset, all very nice. Anchored in 5 meters at pretty much low tide, and then we were rudely awoken at midnight by logs and sticks banging against our hull while we were anchored. There must have been about 4, maybe even 5 knots of current of this river flowing out. So we made a decision at 1 o'clock in the morning. We made a decision in the full moonlight. We decided to go with the flow and get swept out of this river. So we ended up motoring out of the river at about 4 or 5 knots, with about 4 or 5 knots of tide with us, and we were out within about 20-25 minutes. Few thunderstorms on the horizons, which was a bit worrying. We put the sails up, put a reef in the sail, the main sail, and sailed off. Yeah, it was a little worrying, really. There was lightning on the horizon, which can bring squalls of 20-30 knots of wind. So we ended up taking down the whole of the main and just pootling along at 4 knots, 4.5 knots on the jib only. It was a lot safer thing to do. And then ended up here, where we're passing by these War of the World fishing bases. I can only say there are hundreds of them dotted around. We're right on the border of the Malaysian-Philippines line. Philippines are over there, Malaysia's over there. So we've got a bit of an issue. We need to get to Kudat, which is about now 120 miles away, 130 miles away. And there's a hurricane, or a typhoon I should say, whizzing down from the Philippines, and it's going to pass us maybe 200 miles to the north, but it's going to bring some really snotty weather on Sunday. So we are having to push. We want to get to Kudat before Sunday, because if we're out here in those winds, we're talking about 25 knots of winds on the nose, and that's not going to be much fun getting to Kudat. So we are pushing on. We're passing by lovely, beautiful islands with golden sandy beaches, but unfortunately we can't stop at any of them. So hopefully getting one anchorage tonight at about 6 p.m. at sunset, and then hopefully another 2 days and we should be in Kudat. We left at 4 o'clock in the morning, and from our lovely beautiful island that we picked up a mooring buoy from. It was a hideous night, to be honest. This mooring buoy was about half a mile away from thank you very much, hot chocolate, half a mile away from the island, and so it was quite wavy all night long, banging around. Thunderstorms all around. We pulled out the jib and put the engine on. That's what we're doing now. We are motoring 4.5 knots towards our destination, Kudat, through lots of shoals and islands and all sorts of things going on today. Anyway, we are motoring through a lightning storm. Nothing dramatic happening apart from lots of rain. I got a wet bum.
Sailed all day, had a great sail actually, and then motored at the end of the day into another river anchorage.
3 or 4 hours of rain, thunderstorms, lightning. We didn't have any sails up, we were just motoring, so everything was really safe and easy.
Once we upped anchor this morning, we passed a coral reef and saw some really impressive coral.
Yeah, really nice swim.
Beautiful fish, I saw a clownfish.
Parrotfish.
Yeah.
Beautiful blues and greens.
And I would say one of the best corals I've seen.
Malaysia do very well protecting these coral reefs, don't they?
Well, we stopped at a conservation area, and which is where we anchored up for the night, and I had to pay our fee for being in the conservation zone.
Well, we couldn't anchor, it was on that big horrible metal planky thing. No, the boat's performed really well. I'm happy with the boat. There's some niggles. The rudder has come off the mainsail, so that needs to be repaired. The engine needs a damn good service. Really happy with the dinghy and the outboard on the dinghy. That's really nice. Easily manageable. We can lift it, pull it up a beach. So small is beautiful. The trampolines need replacing. But all in all, she's like the big daddy of Trienda. Barrier F31. All in all, just everything's just a little bit bigger. Possibly a little bit nicer.
Oh Sabah, oh sweet Sabah, your waves sing loud, your skies humble, the ocean's arms hold me tight. Sabah dreams under moonlight. Oh Sabah, oh sweet Sabah, your waves sing loud, your skies humble, the ocean's arms hold me tight. Sabah dreams under moonlight. Sand on my feet, stars in my eyes. The tide pulls my heart where freedom lies. In the rhythm of the waves, I hear my name. In Sabah's beauty, I lose the blame.
There we go. So, Kudat on the horizon. 1 hour away. We should be there by lunchtime. Final hour.
Yeah.
Smashing along. Here we are.
We made it.
Kudat.
We've anchored. We're here.
Oh Sabah, oh sweet